Good morning, year 10s. So today I'm going to teach you about an inspector course. So we're doing an inspector course for our GCSEs. And you are going to write an essay in your GCSE exams. So we have to have thorough knowledge and understanding of the text. And then if we have the knowledge and the understanding of the text, then we can start thinking about the craft of writing an essay. Now, I've given you an essay, and the essay that I gave you is about Eva Smith, how Eva Smith is used by Priestley. Now, one thing that a lot of you tend to get wrong is the spelling of Priestley. Okay, it's a noun, and this is how you spell it. So there's L-E-Y at the end. So you will get a character or theme question. So you're in your GCSE going to get a character or theme question, and what you need to do is to choose one. Now, we have what are called assessment objectives. And for this essay, remember the total mark is 40. The total mark for this essay is 34, not 40. There are 4 different assessment objectives for the essay. There is AO1, and your AO1 is task and text. What does this mean? Task means, are you sustaining your focus on the question? Are you answering the question? Your text here means, are you making references to the writer? Are you making references to the writer's ideas? Are you making references to key quotations or references? And are you using these quotations or references judiciously? What I normally call nuggets. Now, so that's your assessment objective 1. And this is marked out of 12. And then you've got your AO2. Your AO2 is basically the writer's methods. Okay? How is the writer conveying the message? Now, can you identify these methods? Can you write about these methods? For example, we know that characters are constructs. So that's a method used by the writer. Characters are constructs used by the writer to convey ideas. This question is about Eva Smith. Therefore, the method used by the writer, the methodology used by the writer is using this character to convey ideas about the bourgeoisie, to convey ideas about the upper middle classes, to convey ideas about the working class. Now, there are other methods. Symbolism, juxtaposition, metaphors, and so on. There are other methods that does. So AO2 is about the methods used by the writer. However, the way you address these methods should be linked to the question. Okay, and then you've got your AO3. Your AO3 is context. Right? What do we mean by context? Context means the events of the play. Context means social and historical context. And context means genre, and making sure you're linking these to the question. You're not going to treat the context in isolation. You have to link it to the question. Right. And then, of course, you have AO4. Your AO4 is your spark. So in other words, you're marked for spark. So which is spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Right? So it's 12 marks for methods, 12 marks for task and text, and 12 marks for 6 marks for context. It makes it 30, and then 4 marks for spark. That makes it 34. Now, so you can see the bulk of the marks are here. This is where you do most of the work. Usually context, as long as you're answering the question, the exam board is saying you will hit context. As long as you do AO1 and AO2, context will be seamlessly integrated into your response. Some students will ask, how much am I supposed to write? You're looking at between 2 and 3 pages of an essay. Right. If you've got good knowledge of the text and you looked at the resources that I sent you last week, therefore you should be able to answer these questions. Remember, the first question is a theme question about responsibility, And the second question is about how Eva Smith is used to convey Priestley's ideas. Now, it's your time to write the essay. Make sure you make references to the text. Make sure you address the task. Make sure you explore the writer's methods. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.